here it is. Here's the other video. Here is the stretched res conversation. Because we need to have this conversation. Because I feel like a lot of people have such vastly different, like, literally opposing opinions about this situation that I feel like we need to kind of establish some common ground here. Because, I'm gonna make everybody mad in this video. Don't think that I'm gonna come here with a straight killer bias or a straight survivors bias. I'm gonna make everybody mad here, and I'm fully aware of that. But you know, I do that a lot now apparently. So just be prepared. Stretch resolution is being taken out this chapter, this upcoming chapter with the Ringu stuff. It's very, very controversial. A lot of people are up in arms about it. Some people are rejoicing, some people are frustrated. And like with most things, the reason like we're getting so many different like opinions about this is because the truth is somewhere, there's just somewhere in the middle here. It really is. The truth is somewhere in the middle here. I will say this, and we've made videos about this before. Stretched resolution is technically cheating. It just is. Like the ability to like when I'm facing like a killer that's like super tall, like Nemesis or a Huntress with like her antler outfit, you know, like seeing them above loops helps me determine how to make better informed decisions to avoid the killer. When you stretch your res, you get more of that, especially on maps like Autohaven where like the loops are lower. And if somebody's like refusing to admit that, they're lying to you. They just are. They're trying to defend stretch res because they didn't want it taken out like it eventually was. They're just lying to you when they say that. People that tell you it looks good, it does not look good. It's copium. It looks good, copium. That's not true. I don't really care. I haven't really cared about it, to be honest. If like this is like horror freeze tag, right? Like this game isn't that big of a deal. If you want that extra advantage to like put somebody in their place in a game like Dead by Daylight, it's kind of weird to me, you know? Like the game's not that hard. The game's not that difficult. But if you really want to just like, I think it says more about you than it does about like anything. Like I don't need to react because to me it already is just weird and obviously weird. So like, why would I waste time worrying about it when it's like, you know, to me you're just being an odd boy. You're being a little strange over there. But here's the side that nobody wants to talk about either. And this part is true and it has been shown to me. Some people literally can't run this game without changing the resolution. Changing resolution is not something that has always been done for extra field of view. Changing resolution, honestly, has been more traditionally used to increase performance in games. One of the biggest things people recommend in almost every game that starts running poorly, and like they're running like on a really old laptop or really old system, is to change the resolution. That is something that is often recommended. So that's normal. Okay, there is a streamer that I love to death. I'm gonna go ahead and just plug because they're doing YouTube stuff. They're trying to hit 1,000 subs just like we are. Moody Joe plays this game on stretch res. She's a Huntress main. She's super cool, super funny. Great content. You should definitely go check them out. They cannot run this game on their computer without it having issues and running like doggo. Running really terribly. They have shown it on stream. They've literally brought up the game, put it back in the native resolution, and it chugs. Like it has issues, very, very visible issues. So this whole people only use it for competitive advantage is not true. It's just not. Some people literally needed it for their game to run smoothly. So we're kind of in this weird situation where people are being punished. Everybody's being punished equally because some people used it poorly. That's the situation we're in. Where some people are being some people are being screwed out of like playing the game smoothly or at all in some cases because bad actors made it sucky. And that sucks. That sucks a lot because like I think that like we should have as many people playing this game as possible, you know? Like I feel like people should be allowed to play this game and enjoy it if they want to enjoy it, you know? And them being excluded by this sucks. And the fact that they didn't put through any sort of like optimization alongside it for those people that were already having a really, really hard time running the game is really bad. I think it's just really bad. I think it's like a really short-sighted decision. And it's like they didn't have the whole picture, it felt like, you know? It didn't feel like they had the whole picture. So they just like axed it and kind of like didn't leave much for those people that had trouble running the game. So while that extra advantage that was unfair is out of the game, it's like it's come at the expense of people that needed it to run the game, and those people are now excluded. And I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if I can make that call, especially, you know, it's the first day that we know about it, so maybe it's something I need to think about. But to me, just on the surface, that's pretty worrisome that some people are just not going to be able to play the game anymore, as opposed to just, you know, anything else. I don't know. It just worries me. So I don't know. I'm eager to hear what you think, because it's obviously a very, very controversial topic. A lot of people are commenting on it. A lot of people have baked in opinions about how they feel about it and will never budge. Some people are a little bit more like I thought Stretch Res was just kind of like literally it was all just like, oh, it looks good, copium. I didn't think there was ever a use for it until like Moody literally showed me like, hey, my game like doesn't work if I don't do this. Like, until I literally saw a game like start running like dog water, just because like they weren't playing in native. Like I didn't even know about that other aspect, you know. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what you guys think, because obviously like it's very controversial and a lot of people have like are stick in the mud opinions about it either way. So I want to hear what like the general consensus is, especially among my own community of people. Because usually you guys have really good heads on your shoulders. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, friends. Make sure to like if you liked what I said, and subscribe-a-roni if you want to see more of my daily uploads, since that's hard to get those to you. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.